Hello, my name is Takako. The title of my project is Effects of Repeated Exposure to Negative Stimuli on Associative Memory. To give you some background, the ability to remember associations, for example, a person's name with their face, is an important aspect of healthy memory function. Previous research has found that emotional arousal, particularly of negative emotions, disrupts associative memory more than other types of memory. However, it is unclear how these adverse effects on associative memory can be reduced. So in this project, we examined if repeated exposure to negative images would reduce their negative effects on associative memory. And we called this desensitization. To test this question, we first randomly assigned subjects into one of two groups. One is where we evoked negative emotion through distractor images in the study phase, and we called this group negative condition. And the other one is where we did not evoke such emotion, and we called this group neutral condition. In the experiment, we showed subjects a distractor image followed by pairs of objects. We asked them to only remember those pairs of objects for a later test. We administered 4 study test runs to measure change in memory with repeated exposure. The measured variables in this study include accuracy, which is the measure of memory performance, and reaction time, which is the measure of memory strength. In terms of accuracy, we found that subjects in the negative condition had significantly worse memory accuracy throughout the experiment compared to those in a neutral condition. And in terms of reaction time, we found that subjects in the negative condition were initially numerically slower in making their responses. So here, slower reaction time means that the memory of association was weaker, based on the idea that if memory for a given object or association is strong, it will take less time to process and retrieve it. So in this case, subjects in the negative condition initially had weaker memory for associations compared to those in the neutral condition. However, we also found that the difference in reaction time between conditions diminished over time. Going back to our research question, we found that the evidence for a research question was mixed. We did not find desensitization in terms of accuracy, such that negative emotion impaired associative memory throughout the experiment. However, some evidence of desensitization was present in reaction time. Again, we found that negative emotion no longer slowed responses by the end of the experiment, suggesting more similar processing was happening in both conditions. So this project suggests a possible role of desensitization in alleviating memory disruption caused by trauma. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions or comments, please email me at takakoi@merck.oregon.edu.